Hello everyone and welcome to Homestead for a Living. I've heard a lot of folks talk about the inaccessibility of land and how hard it is to start a farm, and I've heard even in official publications from things like extension offices how you have to go out and get a loan and access lending in order to start a farm. And I really believe that's simply not the case, and I think our newest project evidences that. Hopefully our entire channel evidences that, but this is our new farm stand lot, our little roadside lot where we are hosting our greenhouse and our nursery business. As you can see, we have lots of tomatoes, peppers, perennials, everything from hazelnuts to elderberries, comfrey, canna lilies, a little bit of everything. And this lot and this high tunnel and the other investment we put into this collectively costs less than $5,000. The reason why is this is an ugly duckling lot that's really useful for nothing else, despite the natural beauty. It's a teeny tiny little lot. It's about 36 feet wide and 68 feet long. There's this gigantic ditch right here in the middle that makes the little bit of land there is here completely unusable. So really, it's essentially just a road. There's a driveway, and that's about the extent of it. And this is a little 20-foot section of high tunnel from Farmer's Friend, which is a great company that makes a great product, by the way. And so very little financial investment into it. While this is not a busy road, there's a busy highway just up the road and where we can place a sign and direct traffic this way. And mainly it's just kind of a drop-off point where we can advertise things online and bring them here. And even if you didn't have the budget to buy a lot of stock like these plants, which some of which we did order from wholesale nurseries, a lot like this you could actually maybe even get your plants off of it. If you look here, you'll see we have an elderberry growing, and this is the same species of elderberry that is for sale in there. And I could have had a little more time, simply taken cuttings off of that, rooted them out, and sold them in here. So it's really evidence that with very little budget, you can start a business, you can start a farm, you can find a way to become financially self-sufficient. So we'll track this project as we go and see how it goes. We're very excited. We had our grand opening yesterday, and it went wonderfully. We moved about 40 plants, and that's 40 more plants in my community growing food and feeding people. And so that's really exciting for us. So hopefully this gives some people some food for thought and makes them think about how they might be able to start a similar business or find their own way of finding a lot like this, because there's a lot of them out there. This one was carved off when they carved this road, lopped off a little section of this parcel of land, so it sat unused for many decades. But there's a lot of pieces of land like that out there. So get on the hunt, look on Google Maps, get Onyx Hunt. That's a great app to find land and find out who owns it, and find yourself a farm. If you don't have a budget, you can still do it. Anybody can work for a few months and earn $5,000, and anybody can save and put money in a jar, and anybody can start a farm. So hopefully that's useful to y'all. In the meantime, stay safe, be well, and happy homesteading.